Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have this holiday makeup look. So if you guys are interested, let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so to go ahead and begin this look, we're going to be doing the eyes first today. I'm actually going to be using all MODA brushes and sponges in this video. You guys already know MODA brushes is my favorites. These are the MODA Mythical Frozen Flight Kit. I'm going to be starting off priming up my lids using my CoverGirl Concealer, just so we have a nice base for our shadows. If you just look at this blue color for a second, like it is so cute. I'm obsessed. So I'm going to start off with this brush right here, and this brush goes a very long way because you're going to see I use this one a ton. This is called the shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and put this all over on my lids just to blend out that concealer using patting motions. And you'll see throughout this entire video I go in with this brush a ton. It can complete a full look. It is so great. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that is all blended. Then we're gonna move into the new LA Girl palette. You guys, this palette is seriously amazing. Look how many colors there are. Yes, I'm using this first nice little tan shade to go ahead and use as a transition, using that same exact MODA brush into our crease and just kind of doing those windshield wiper motions back and forth just so we have a nice transition on our eyes. This video is in partnership with MODA brushes, so I wanted to say thank you to them. And also, if you are interested in these brushes, they are available at Walmart. And if not, you can use the code BLISSFUL on the website to receive some money off. But I'll have everything listed below. And take that deeper brown shade that's also in this palette with that same brush, just to kind of deepen up the transition area a little bit, putting it towards the outer corner of my eye, but mainly keeping it like meshed in to the transition. So just back and forth motions, windshield wiper it in and out, and just deepen it on up. So once I blended from inner to outer with that shade, I will just go ahead and blend the excess up a little bit into the brow area, just lightly diffusing it up there, as well as sweeping it towards the outer section of my brow. Just really keeping these colors diffused together and meshing really nicely, so just keep on blending back and forth. Next, I'm going to go in with this bricky color that's in this palette as well, on that same brush that we've been using for the transition and crease. And I'm going to pop this color right on the outer corner of my eye, just lightly blending it into the transition and kind of fading them all together, as well as kind of putting this color into the lid area. And then I will go in with another color in just a second to kind of fulfill the leftover area of the lid. But I'm just taking this on the outer section, using patting motions to apply it, and then just going to kind of lightly blend it out and together. And this brush honestly is so multi-purpose, like you can use it for anything on the lid. It doesn't have to just be your crease or a transition. So I'm just going to go ahead and further blend this all together. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Posh in this palette, which is a beautiful matte little tan shade. I'm going to put that on the remaining section of my lid, blending it all together. Next up, we're hopping into the skin, so I'm going in with the Smashbox Primer Oil. You guys, this is my favorite. I love having nice, glowing, healthy skin, so I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my skin using a little dropper. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with the MODA Magic Sponge. This is their beauty sponge, and I am so obsessed with these sponges, you guys. It has like a little beveled edge, so it's easy to really apply like concealer, foundation. It's easy to hold. It's so soft on the skin that it just blends in so effortless. You can see my skin looks super glowy. Alright, so to get into foundation, I'm taking two of my faves and we're mixing them together. The Fenty Beauty Hydrating one and the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere. I'm going to be putting them on my skin using this beauty sponge right here. Kind of using the end of it just to really go ahead and dot it and apply, and then going to go ahead and pounce it into my skin. And just using these patting motions really ensures it to look pretty natural on the skin. The way that it doesn't like soak up too much product. It just really applies every little bit of foundation you're applying to your skin is what you're getting on your face, which is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over, keep on blending it in, and you get a flawless looking foundation. Next up to conceal, I'm taking my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and apply that underneath my eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Undercover Concealer just to go ahead and apply a little bit more to mix, and more so like the sides of my mouth and a little bit down my nose, and just blend that all together. Taking that same MODA sponge we used earlier for the foundation, but I'm going to be using the opposite side, which is more of the pointed edge, to go ahead and blend all of this out. To go ahead and set all of that down, I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder with this powder brush. I'm going to go ahead and place it underneath my eyes where we put the concealer, just in patting motions, as well as my chin, a little bit on my forehead, and just those spots that we really just put a concealer, just so it is all nice and mattified down. For contour, I'm going to go in with the Doll 10 palette, and I'm going to be taking these bronzing shades that are in here to go ahead and create a chiseled look on the skin using this MODA brush as well that came in this pack. This is the Precision Contour Brush, and I'm going to go ahead and mix those shades together and start applying in the areas I normally contour. So the sides of my face, a little bit on my forehead, temples, a little bit of my nose, and jawline. And when you first initially place this down, it does look a little bit strong, but when you go ahead and blend it out and blend it upwards, it blends out so seamlessly into the skin and looks super gorgeous. And this brush is actually perfect because you get the precision factor of it, but it's so soft that it literally melts into the skin and blends in. Even if it's just a powder like so, like it just blends in. It's super soft and easy to maneuver. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on all the perimeter of the face. Then I went in with those same bronzing shades and used the smoky eye brush that came in that pack as well to go ahead and do a slight little contour on my nose. This brush I feel is perfect because it is pointed enough to go ahead and do so, but it also has enough blendability as well to blend it out, and it's not super stiff. So just apply a little bit and go ahead and smoke out that color we had on our lids just down onto the lower lash line area and just blend it together. For a little bit of spice to this look, I'm taking Profusion Bling It On. This is a liquid eyeliner that's glitter. I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my top line of my eye. This is just really going to give some type of glitz and sparkle to this look, and it is perfect for the holidays. So obsessed. This literally did not leave my eyes the entire day. Like, it is so intense. And just wing it out a tiny bit. Taking that smoky eye brush one more time, I'm going back in with the LA Girl palette using the shade Classy, which is a beautiful gold tone. I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the inner corner of my eye and lightly brush it up into like the inner portion of my eye, just kind of like diffusing it into that matte color. And it just kind of sits right perfectly into the beginning crease area, if that makes sense, and just looks beautiful when you open and close your eyes. I feel it is just super stunning, so I'm going to do it there and a little bit on my brow bone as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and highlight up the skin using this highlighting brush and the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. You guys, this stuff is amazing. This is in the shade Rose Gold. It is so smooth. I'm going to place that on the highest points of my cheekbones as well as my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and this just seriously melts into the skin, and the oil that we had on previously on the skin before doing our foundation just really like helps the luminosity of this. Like, of course it's a highlighter, so it's going to be super glowy, and that's the look that I'm going for today, but I feel like the oil underneath really helps the like glide and blendability. It is stunning. So I'm going to apply it everywhere. I'm going to go in with this NARS Longwear Liner, and this is a brown shade. I'm going to go ahead and place that right underneath that little baby wing that we did with the glitter, just so it kind of emphasizes that area just a little bit. And then I'll just kind of soften up that line using that smoky eye brush one more time, just kind of smoking it outwards and brushing it towards the brow. For lashes, I'm popping on Salon Perfect 614s like always, and then I'm going in with a little bit of an additional bronze. This is the Too Faced Gingerbread Tan Spicy Bronzer. I'm going to go in with that powder brush as well from MODA and just give a little quick swirl. Pop it right kind of in between the highlighter and the contour that we did earlier and like blending and meshing those together. It is such a beautiful bronze and like warmth to the skin. I'm using that same powder brush that we used earlier to go ahead and use this on the apples and temples, and it just gives such a flawless, effortless bronze. Going in with Profusion Lash It Out Mascara, I'm going to go ahead and blend the false ones with mine very gently on the lower lashes as well. They look super long and luscious, and I'm all about it. Because your girl loves to glow, and it would not be the holidays without more glow, I'm taking that same highlighting brush as well as the Persona Cosmetics highlighter. I'm going to apply a little bit more on my nose, more towards the bridge, and then on the sides of my cheeks, on my temples, my cupid's bow, everywhere. Your girl loves to glow, so if you don't, you definitely can tone it down. For my lips, I'm taking the e.l.f. X Nabella lip liner, and this is just a nude color. It's a little bit more of a deeper nude. I'm gonna go ahead and line up my lips, and then we're gonna be using a bold lip color today, so I kind of switched that up a little bit last minute, but the lip liner still kind of flows with everything. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hop into the new Too Faced liquid lip, and this one's called Gingerbread Girl. This gorgeous tone, and it's beautiful for the holiday times. I feel like this really just ties the look together and makes you look glam. So that pretty much wraps up this makeup look. This is a very nice glowy, glam makeup look, perfect for the holidays. And if you guys are interested in any of these products that I used today, be sure to check down below, as well as all those MODA brushes and sponges that I used in this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.